Here's the long-awaited Tryon Vlog 3. So as you guys already know, I start off my morning at like the crack of dawn. Since the large regular pony division is the first to go in ring 1, I go ahead and get Lime's Rambo sheet off or sleazy off, and then tidy up any braids that are not still braided because I did braid them myself, and a lot of times they come undone. And then I feed her morning hay and crane, and I let her settle, and then I tack her up and school her as they allow schooling in the morning, but you're not allowed to jump. So I just did some walk, trot, canter work, and I have a few clips from that as you guys are looking at right now.
Till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go.
The first class is our large pony hunter round, and we come across this diagonal and are going to pick up our left lead right about here, I think. And then we have our left lead with a little bit of a tail swoosh, as always. Anyways, we're gonna head to this diagonal single, and I'm just sitting up trying to keep Lime nice and steady, but we actually get a little bit of a long distance, but it still looked pretty nice. And then I switch to my right lead, and Lime speeds up a tad bit, so I just start to sit down and ask for a little bit slower pace, and we come into this diagonal. And this turn was really hard to judge where the distance was, and we get a pretty nice distance considering that our stride was actually starting to get bigger and bigger as we got up to this jump. Then we head to the outside line, and I'm trying to sit even more, and we get the correct distance, and I just sit up, and then we get our right lead, so I had to switch to the left as the turn was to the left. And then we're gonna go to the next diagonal. Now this turn's kind of awkward. We almost leave out of stride, but I sit up. And as you guys can tell from the yesterday to today's video, that her stride is much bigger, and we come down to. And I liked this line the best out of the course, as we finally were not to a horse stride, we were at our pony stride, and we're not speeding down the line. I really did like this course overall though, as our turns looked pretty good. We got some pretty nice distances into all of our lines, and Lime was pretty consistent throughout the round. Sadly, I did not get my handy round on film, as there were so many Chestnut ponies. I actually have a video of another Chestnuts handy round and not mine, but that's okay. Anyways, this is our classic round. We come into that single, and we landed on our left lead, and we got a pretty nice distance up to that single. I was very pleased with it. Then we're gonna come off to this awkwardly angled diagonal single, and we get actually a really nice distance to it as she opens up her stride so that we get a good distance instead of us taking the jump like 20 feet away. Not actually 20 feet, but it feels like it. Then we come to this outside line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I did a little bit of a harsh half halt down that line as our stride was opening up to a horse stride, and we were gonna leave out of stride. So I definitely wish that was a little more subtle, because that would have helped with the point wise. And then we get a good distance up to this diagonal line. We take a little bit of a march towards it, and we're headed off to the next outside line. and we get a little bit of a chip there, so definitely could have improved that. But then coming into that next jump was good. Then we're headed to the diagonal line, and I definitely should have made this turn a lot wider. Instead, I kind of cut my turn because it was at an odd spot, because you see the diagonal single next to it is kind of in line where the angle the diagonal lines are normally at. But anyways, we get the distance down it, and we're going to another diagonal single, and this is the most awkwardly placed jump out of the whole course. And some people made the turn inside of the outside line. I just opted to go on the outside of it, as that to me made more sense, and I think the distance came out quite nice. And this is our courtesy circle. I was really pleased with our classic round. We did have a few bumps, but overall it was really good.
To see the horizon, turn us to thousands.
Then I got ribbon pictures, and then this next clip is me undoing some of Lime's plaits as they needed to come out to trailer. And I took a little walk around the grounds and got ice cream before I left, so here's a few clips of that.
We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays.
Then the classic results finally came out, so I went and grabbed my classic ribbon and got a cute little ribbon picture of Lime and I. And this is gonna wrap up the vlog, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It means a lot to me. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can join our journey to pony finals, as we are headed to pony finals this week, and I'll make sure to make lots of awesome vlogs. See you guys next time.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on